Anand Ambani, the son of Asia's richest man Mukesh Ambani, gets married in the year's most extravagant wedding. The youngest son of Mukesh Ambani, Asia's richest man, has married his longtime girlfriend in what many dubbed the wedding of the year, attended by global celebrities, business tycoons and politicians, highlighting the billionaire's staggering wealth and rising clout. The wedding rituals, including exchanging garlands by the couple and walking around the sacred fire, began Friday and were completed past midnight. The celebrations of Anant Ambani marrying Radhika Merchant took place at the Ambani-owned Geo World Convention Center in Mumbai and the family home. The marriage culminated months of wedding events that featured performances by pop stars including Rihanna and Justin Bieber. Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended a reception organized by the Ambanis on Saturday evening. The Ambanis hosted a blessing ceremony for friends and family members to meet the couple and wish them a happy married life. India Today television news channel reported that the newlyweds touched Mr. Modi's feet as a show of respect and sought his blessings. The four-day wedding celebrations began on Friday with the traditional Hindu wedding ceremony and will be followed by a grand reception to run through the weekend. The guest list includes former British Prime Ministers Tony Blair and Boris Johnson, John Kerry, the former US Special Envoy for Climate, Saudi Aramco CEO Amin Haj Nasser, and Adele, Lana Del Rey, Drake and David Beckham, according to local media. The Ambani family did not confirm the guest list. Television news channels showed the arrivals of celebrities like Kim Kardashian, who was dressed in red, and professional wrestler and Hollywood actor John Cena. International guests wore traditional clothes by major Indian fashion designers. They put on embroidered sherwanis, long-sleeved outer coats worn by men in South Asia. Cena came in a sky blue sherwani and white pants. Nick Jonas wore a pink sherwani and white pants. Bollywood icons Amitabh Bachchan, Shah Rukh Khan, Salman Khan and Ranbir Kapoor attended the wedding and danced to popular Hindi movie songs. Indian cricketers, including icons Sachin Tendulkar, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, Jasprit Bumrah, Hardik Pandya and Surya Kumar Yadav were among the invitees. Police imposed traffic diversions around the wedding venue from Friday to Monday to handle the influx of guests who flew to Mumbai, where heavy monsoon rains have caused flooding and flight disruptions for the past week. Wedding raises questions about rising inequality in India. The extravaganza and the display of opulence that comes with the wedding have led many to raise questions about rising inequality in India, where the gap between rich and poor is growing. The event has also sparked anger among some Mumbai residents, who say they are struggling with snarled traffic. "It affects our earnings. I don't care much about the wedding," said Vikram, a taxi driver who uses only one name. "Legally, it may be their money, but such ostentatious expenditure is a sin against Mother Earth and the poor," he said in a post on X. The father of the groom, Mukesh Ambani, is the world's ninth richest man and the richest person in Asia, with a net worth of US $116 billion, $172 billion, according to Forbes. His Reliance Industries is a conglomerate reporting more than $140 billion in annual revenue, with interests that include petrochemicals, oil and gas, telecoms, and retail. The Ambani family owns, among other assets, a 27-story family compound in Mumbai worth more than $1 billion. The groom, 29-year-old Anant, oversees the conglomerate's renewable and green energy expansion. Mr. Ambani's critics say his company has relied on political connections during Congress party-led governments in the 1970s and 80s, and under Prime Minister Narendra Modi's rule after 2014. The Ambani family's pre-wedding celebrations have been lavish and star-studded from the start. In March, they threw a 3-day prenuptial bash for Anant that had 1,200 guests, including former world leaders, tech tycoons and Bollywood megastars, and performances by Rihanna, Akon and Diljit Dosanjh, a Punjabi singer who shot to international fame when he performed at Coachella. The event was also attended by tech billionaires Mark Zuckerberg and Bill Gates. It was the start of lavish, months-long pre-wedding celebrations that grabbed headlines and set off a social media frenzy. In May, the family took guests on a 3-day cruise from Italy to France, which included Katy Perry singing her hit song Firework and a performance by Pitbull, according to media reports. The family also organized a mass wedding for more than 50 underprivileged couples on July 2nd as part of the celebrations. Last week, Justin Bieber performed for hundreds of guests at a pre-wedding concert that included performances by Bollywood stars Aaliyah Bhatt, Ranveer Singh and Salman Khan. Mr. Ambani also made headlines in 2018, when Beyoncé performed at pre-wedding festivities for his daughter. Former U.S. Secretaries of State Hillary Clinton and John Kerry were among those who rubbed shoulders with Indian celebrities and Bollywood stars in the western Indian city of Udaipur. It follows a formal ceremony and party on Friday evening, which was attended by the likes of socialite Kim Kardashian, actor John Cena, and former British leaders Tony Blair and Boris Johnson. FIFA boss Gianni Infantino, Bollywood superstar Shah Rukh Khan, and Samsung chairman J.Y. Lee were also among hundreds of famous figures who made an appearance. Great wedding! China's ambassador to India Xu Feihong wrote on social media platform X along with footage of the couple from inside the venue. Best wishes to the new couple and double happiness. This weekend's celebrations end on Sunday with a reception party. Wedding events earlier this year included a party at the Ambani's ancestral home, where a purpose-built Hindu temple was unveiled alongside private performances by singers Rihanna and Justin Bieber. Guests included Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg and former U.S. President Donald Trump's daughter Ivanka. In June, the couple embarked on a 4-day Mediterranean cruise with 200 guests, while singer Katy Perry performed at a masquerade ball at a French chateau in Cannes. Rajan Mehra, chief executive of air charter company Club One Air, told Reuters that the family had rented 3 Falcon 2000 jets to ferry wedding guests to this week's string of events. The guests are coming from all over and each aircraft will make multiple trips across the country, he said. On Wednesday, the family hosted a Bandara, a community feast for underprivileged people. Anant's father Mukesh Ambani is chairman of Reliance Industries, a family-founded conglomerate that has grown into India's biggest company by market capitalization. The patriarch is the world's 11th richest person with a fortune of more than 123 billion, according to Forbes. The family's lucrative interests include retail partnerships with Armani and other luxury brands, more than 40% of India's mobile phone market, and an Indian Premier League cricket team. His 27-floor family home Antilia is one of Mumbai's most prominent landmarks, reportedly costing more than 1 billion to build, with a permanent staff of 600 servants. Key roads in Mumbai are being sealed off for several hours a day until the festivities end on Monday, while social media is awash with minute-by-minute updates. People living in the city have complained that road closures have worsened traffic problems caused by monsoon flooding, while others have questioned the ostentatious display of wealth. The Ambanis have not revealed how much this wedding is costing them, but wedding planners estimate they have already spent anywhere between 11 BN and 13 BN rupees, 132 to 156 mil. It was rumored Rihanna was paid $7 $5 for her performance, while the figure suggested for Justin Bieber is $10 million. One unnamed executive at Reliance claimed the event was a powerful symbol of India's growing stature on the global stage in a note shared with reporters. But opposition politician Thomas Isaac said it was obscene. Legally, it may be their money, but such ostentatious expenditure is a sin against Mother Earth and the poor, he posted on X. The Ambanis are often described as India's most prominent business family. They run Reliance Industries, an oil-to-telecoms conglomerate that was founded by Mukesh Ambani's father, Dhirubhai Ambani, a man with a controversial legacy who attained legendary status for deftly navigating India's controversial pre-liberalization polity, while creating enormous wealth for his company's shareholders. Dhirubhai died in 2002, and the empire he founded was split between his 2 sons, Anil and Mukesh, after what could be described as one of India's most acrimonious succession battles. Since then, the brothers' fortunes have diverged, with the younger Anil declaring bankruptcy and Mukesh pivoting more and more to consumer-facing businesses, even while retaining his pole position in Reliance's mainstay, petrochemicals. His oil refinery in the western town of Jamnagar is the largest in the world. In recent years, Reliance has brought some of the world's most celebrated luxury brands to India, from Valentino to Versace and Burberry to Bottega. But the conglomerate really began its shopping spree during the COVID-19 pandemic, when it got billions of dollars in investment from more than a dozen global players, including Meta and Google. The plan with Meta has been to connect WhatsApp's more than 400 million users in India with its online grocery platform JioMart. The company's aggressive pricing strategy has mounted a serious challenge to foreign entrants like Netflix and Amazon. Privately, foreign players, who compete in the same sectors as Reliance, sometimes complain of a lack of level playing field, claiming the Ambanis are among a select few who've benefited from the Indian government's policy of awarding preferential contracts to local tycoons. Foreign players face a difficult choice, says Mr. Crabtree. They can either fight with Reliance or get into bed with Reliance. Zuckerberg has chosen to partner with them, while Amazon has decided to fight. But these battles are often very costly. and foreigners end up losing. Now, Mukesh Ambani's next target is financial services, with Reliance entering into a joint venture with US-based BlackRock for a brokering and wealth management business. If the Ambani patriarch, Dhirubhai, was credited with introducing the stock market to India's retail investors, his son Mukesh is well recognized for creating a myriad touchpoints between his businesses and the average Indian consumer. A bulk of what Indians consume today, from the shows they watch, to the clothes they wear, and potentially even how they will transact in the future, comes from the Ambani stable. And sure enough, the wedding has captivated people in India and across the world. Thanks for watching.